Sheung, thank you very much for having me, and very good evening to Nigerians. Well, Sheung, let me thank you. Let me thank Nigerians. If you follow me very well, you will know that I will tell you as it is. We've been masquerades before. We have been the gungun of the West. And I spoke to power as may be necessary. If you want to tell me, Buhari's nightmare at the time was Fayose. But today we are getting older and we play the game like responsible elderly statesmen. Let me tell you that I spoke to you 2 years ago, close to 2 years, that I said anything founded on lies, poor foundation will crumble with time. This is the issue with the PDP. Sometimes when you ask people, why are you like this? He will tell you, no be today. The PDP's problem, no be today. Any water where you see shark jump out, this one jump out, you see that these signs are very negative. The candidate of a PDP in 2023 jumped out of the water. The deputy governor, the vice president candidate, with all due respect, jumped out of the water. And many of them. But let me tell you that I have said it, and I am saying it again. I am not a member of the APC, and I will never be. But let me equally remind you, the 4 years between 2014 and 2018, I did not hide my support for Asiwaju. I went to his house twice publicly during the day. I consider him a leader in Nigeria, and particularly from our zone. When he had a knee surgery, I was there openly. When I was a sitting governor, I said it over time. So I am not cringe, Whether you like it or you don't like it, the man has fought his way to the top. But the problem is that if you want to blame the man for the problems in PDP today, you'll be unfair. You'll be unfair. If you say a sitting governor is looking for favor, is Atiku looking for favor? Is a former presidential candidate looking for favor? If you say they are struggling because of their election, the fact remains that PDP is sick and remains perpetually sick without a cure in view. That is the truth. The PDP is in trouble.
I mean, the question here, Governor...
Then let me tell you, the captains of a boat, the captains, that's why they call them captains on the flight. They don't call attendants captains, because the captains are meant to see when the other passengers are at the back. When you have a sitting governor, you can't outshine a sitting governor. I don't go to meetings of the governors where decisions are made. We have had our fair share of time. So don't tell me I am among those who wants to kill PDP. I don't want to kill PDP. Oh. Forget that one. Majority of the people that are there now, they know what they are doing. They know how they kill the party. Some people will leave their state. They go to other states and put fire in those states. Even in my own state, the same PDP, they went there. They went to look for boys under me. And you said, I am supposed to be a captain. Captain called captain. Where is that done? They wanted to, they have where they are going. So they must kill some people to achieve where they are going. We didn't hide. I didn't hide when I was supporting with the G5. I came out straight. I spoke about Atiku. I spoke about Asiwaju. I spoke about Obi. But today, small boy, when you give him akara, he will think that is the end of life. We were the lions of the West, talking as if there will be no tomorrow. Today, we have had our share and times. Any governor that is killing PDP knows he's the one killing PDP. They know themselves. And the reason why they are killing is for selfish interest. They put weights on some states, or because maybe they think this person will have a voice. Let us kill his voice. They have forgotten that in very short time, in less than 2 years, they will join us here. We are here. Have you seen governor without money? The money will not count at that time. Even if I have the whole world now, which party do I want to go and show it off? Where would I be going? So majority of the governors who remain, who are still in PDP safe, it's a matter of time. They will jump. You remember that when I was in PDP, everything was done by Buhari's government for me to come, telling me I should leave Baba alone. They will leave my state for me. I refused. That is courage. But for those that are moving genuinely because of fear of the unknown, they want to survive. I don't want to blame them. But the actual problem of PDP, the major ones are gone. The new monsters are there now. And in this caretaker, I mean, what is it called? National Working Committee. The center has failed. When the national chairman himself, who is supposed to be interim, to fill and to stand in an interregnum, has equally become the masquerade himself. Were you not surprised when you got to court? When the party by itself cannot get a legal representation, they started fighting in court? Where are they going? Forget about the Fayose issue. I've had my times. I stood my ground. I never shifted. You understand? I never shifted for one day. Most of the governors today, you call them, they don't pick their call. Nobody's going to beg you to pick. Another 1.5 years, you'll be here. We'll be together. We'll be together. You know, I have street experience. I left first. I came back again. Went in again. I came back. I went to exile. I came back. I went to court. I did 7.5 years of governance. I was in court for 15 years. So I am a veteran when it comes to that. But let's leave them now. Don't let you struggle with them. You understand? You can only heal a patient who doesn't want to die. I have told you the story of a captain and the cabin crew and the passengers. When we were captains, we played our role. Decisions are made largely between the governors as leaders of the party and the working committee, not people who had their times and all that. So let me tell you, Sheung, those questions does not apply to me. Those who kill the party knows who killed the party. There is a difference between a former governor and a sitting governor. A sitting governor carry resources and carry influence. We've had our good times. We are weighed in on the party for the good of the party. Today, which national working committee do you want to weigh? Some are facing Sokoto, some are facing Ibadan. So allow the alien party to just pass peacefully. The party is seriously, forget about Bishion. Me, the moment I leave the PDP or I'm not a member of PDP, do you see me in their functions? The moment you even see me, I'll go and stay with my wife. I'll be looking after her, carrying her bags, and be mommy's boy. But let me come to the fact of Ekiti. Let me tell you, Sheung, 2 years ago and more, I have said Oyebanji has no replacement. Even in this coming one in Ekiti, all the other political parties, PDP self, who will be their candidate? Who will fund them? The party does not exist in Ekiti anymore. Party does not exist. Don't fool yourself. And don't forget there's a certain stage we get to in life. I will come out and say, Oyebanji is not doing well. When he's doing well, forget it. I have done it publicly. I am not somebody who go to hide, to say this, to say that. Oyebanji is doing very, very well. All the leaders, whatever levels and categories of levels, they are behind Oyebanji. What you want in democracy is democracy. Is supporting democracy. I'm supporting democracy. I'm not supporting a political party. And I have no apologies. You fold your party, put it in your pocket. I will still support Oyebanji. You understand? If Oyebanji is not doing well, I will still tell you, Mr. Governor, we have gone past where one governor will sit on the throne and say, former governor does not matter. Good luck to you. But we have gone through it. We went through it in pain. But the young man has taken everything by strides, reaching out to the people, performing, doing well. You know, don't worry yourself. When people talk, they criticize, they say this one. What that matters is the young man is delivering. So for me, I have, okay, where is the PDP candidate self? They've not been able to do a clear Congress now. Some governors are controlling them from here, from there. Want a puppet, they want to put there. Where is the puppet going? Where is the PDP Ekiti candidate going? They're going nowhere. You don't waste your energy for somebody who is 28 to go and say he wants to marry a woman of 80 years. That is the story of PDP in Ekiti trying to contest election. So can we respectfully take it that I am Oyebanji's man? I'm not hiding it. I'm not hiding it. So if you want to, whatever you want, anybody wants to do. Let me tell you very well. Let me tell you there are other 3 governors that will leave soon. There will be 5 remaining. The 5 remaining, one of them will want to struggle to catch the ticket, just to catch them and catch fund for it. And they all know that the ticket is an ordinary toilet roll paper, ordinary tissue paper. The 5 remaining, they are largely killing the party because they want to control the party. This was what happened in 2023. You might take it or leave it. And let me equally tell you, majority of the governors in PDP, including the person himself that wants to be candidate, that is struggling to manipulate the whole system, all they are doing is to come and negotiate so that they don't get into trouble thereafter. That is the truth. This thing, we have gone through it. a lot of them knows what they are doing. Nobody is contesting whether it's a crime or not. But the instant situation of a party that you just asked, everybody needs to tread cautiously. I'm telling you. You cannot be interested in a party whose governors were about 16, they've gone, and they remain 8 or 7. And what is left? So controlling anything to what end? Who is begging anybody not to control anything? Control if you want to control. Take the party. Have you seen a working committee that has been like this before? Have you seen any from IU to what it is today? Have you seen a party that the candidate in the last 2.5 years has left the party? The VP candidate has left the party. The governors have left the party. I have left office for 7 years, Oshio. I'm their grandfather. I was the governor when the president was governor, when the likes of Ojikalu was governor. So when I'm talking, listen. Some governors that are governors today are probably PAs, assistant to the governor, SA, and all that. That's a good idea because the young shall grow. But the fact remains that the word of elders are words of wisdom. What I'm saying to you, the foundation is faulty. And people now still want to harvest in the situation, in the critical situation of the PDP. They still want to harvest. That's what I'm saying to you. I don't care whether you control or you discontrol. Are you? But Shehu, let us be realistic. Let's analyze. Let us analyze. If my wife leaves my home and is on the street, will it be the problem and refuse to come back to the house? Will it be the problem of the person that is chasing my wife? Which means something was already wrong in the system. I'm just giving this illustration. The PDP, if you want to say opposition, one-party system, let us trace Anashiwaju's government to whether it's the one drawing them. Were they being given money? No. Majority of them is even better that they are going. Because some now are negotiating that I can't come. I will remain here. Is it Ashiwaju that is asking them to come? Majority of them negotiate their future. They negotiate their business. They want to remain in power. You understand? That is their personal problem. But what is important is democracy itself. It's a face, like I told you, Shehu, this is a face. Even in the APC, there are some governors that we expect so much from that they're not doing right. They're not doing right. Even when you call them, they will not pick us, not to say you want to tell them certain things in the society. When you shut your windows, you leave it shut now. So what I'm saying to you is not about PDP or APC. The situation is that when you are insecure, majority of them feel insecure. They want to take an alternative route. More so that the PDP itself is not okay. That's can I have? I agree with Senator Dixon. To the fact that Diri is a second-term governor. And that was my analysis to you. I said, those who are holding PDP to ransom right now or taking certain actions, they were taking it because of their selfish interest. Either the consequences of their action while in office and what they think will happen to them. I am not saying Dixon's case is like that. I've said that to you. And I've equally told you that the governors are the captains of this party. They are the ones to solve this problem. And they are the same people jumping the ship of the boat. I've said that earlier. We're saying the same thing practically. But I've told you that the remaining ones, 3 will still go. What can you do when you have technically been, for instance, from Ekiti? They prefer some people because they might want delegates. If Fayose might not support them in the delegate election. So they took the delegates and gave to small boys in the state. So I should go and be using myself to beg them. It's not possible. So if anyone chooses to leave, like Governor Dixon said, he could not see a compelling reason for that action. I sincerely do not see it too. But everybody, like I said to you, have a selfish reasons for their actions. And let me close by saying this. And I told you earlier, when Buhari was president, late Buhari was president, I was coerced, I was called to the office, I was engaged for me to come to APC. I refused. I took a stand at the time. I had power in my hands. I had resources in my hands. Yet I did not betray democracy. Let me equally tell you, Shehu, like Body George said, governors are not the party. That is gospel truth. But let me now round up by saying this. The same set of people that were criticizing Wike at the time, and my good self and others, are the same people moving today. So, what are we saying?
Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, subscribe,
Face TV was Swoby.